An investigation was launched into Planned Parenthood after that recent so-called sting video, and it turns out that they were cleared of any wrongdoing. Now, that's expected for people who followed the fact-checkers during this debate about Planned Parenthood, but in a hilarious plot twist, not only was there a lack of an indictment of Planned Parenthood, a grand jury actually turned the tables and indicted the anti-abortion activists. Okay, I believe in the business we call that an epic fail. They say, quote, David DeLayden and Sandra Merritt have been indicted by the grand jury for tampering with a government record, said prosecutors for the county in which Houston is located. The two were involved in covert videos last year in which a discussion was held with a Planned Parenthood official on the procurement of fetal tissue. DeLayden, founder of the Center for Medical Progress, which, by the way, is a made-up right-wing group that sounds official, but in reality they're just anti-abortion hacks who lie, founder of the Center for Medical Progress that released the videos, was also charged with violating a prohibition on the purchase and sale of human organs, a misdemeanor, the Harris County District Attorney said. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's so funny. So, for those of you who don't know the story in detail, what happened is you had this group pretending to be a serious, science-based medical research group that's trying to find cures for diseases. They go to Planned Parenthood and they discuss how they can get fetal tissue to try to do more research to cure diseases. Now, the reality is they ain't science-based, they ain't medical researchers, and which means effectively they tried to buy fetal tissue. Now, Planned Parenthood was operating under the assumption these guys are medical researchers. What do you mean? Of course I'm going to talk to them. Of course I'm going to give them the fetal tissue. They discussed money, but the right-wingers spun it as, oh, they're selling it for profit. See, we got you. You're selling dead babies for profit. How morally abhorrent. In reality, they were donating fetal tissue for scientific research, and it was only about transportation costs. That's what the money was. Just for reimbursement for transportation of fetal tissue. So there was no crime committed whatsoever by Planned Parenthood. This is the same process you'd go through if somebody's really trying to cure a disease and they need fetal tissue to do research. But they weren't actually trying to cure diseases, so they were just trying to buy fetal tissue, which is a crime. So they're indicted for that crime. Oh, that irony tastes so sweet. It backfired in the most epic way. Believe you me? Huh. What, you think the people on the right now are going to go, okay, look, we stand corrected. Planned Parenthood, a grand jury in Texas. Is that a liberal place? They're like, yeah, no, Planned Parenthood did nothing wrong. So are people on the right going to go, no, fair is fair. They did nothing wrong. This was adjudicated, okay? And I guess the people lied and cheated and went about this the wrong way, trying to set him up. And, hey, I might still be anti-abortion, but this whole fiasco was nonsense. Believe you me, they ain't going to do that. They're going to double down. They're going to triple down. But the Texas grand jury's liberal bias conspiracy, something, trying to take down the heroes who are fighting for little babies. But none of that is true, man. That's what we've been trying to tell you from day one. Did you know that these abortion clinics, that they're even, or Planned Parenthoods, which only 3% of what they do is abortion, these places where they're attacking, they don't even do late-term abortions. So look, I get it. If you don't like late-term abortion, hey, I'm with you. Late-term abortion is already illegal in the United States. But they're attacking places that aren't doing late-term abortions. They do it when it's a zygote or a gamete or an embryo or a pre-gestation fetus and there's no pain involved whatsoever. So this is just a mucked up fake issue. They're straw-manning Planned Parenthood. They're making it up that they're doing something really violent and immoral and wrong and it's murder, and which is why Planned Parenthood cleared of any wrongdoing and they were indicted. Anybody who was following this all along, their response is, oh, yeah, of course. That's what should happen.